Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Darren Tang, storm staffer, professional bowler. If you guys haven't been to the channel before, I'd appreciate subscribing to the channel. But I'm going to show you guys the best bowling balls from the 2026 tour season. Let's get into it. All right, we got 5 tiers here. The top one's going to be the nut. In bowling terms, when you have the nut, you're throwing strikes, and that's what we like. We want to throw balls that strike. So we're going to put the balls that strike in the nut category. Second tier down, it's going to be the rice bowl category. Staple in Asian cuisine, staple in the bag. Bowling balls, rice, these are the ones you need in your bag, regardless of if they are, the absolute nut or not. Next one down, thumbs up. Thumbs up is a tier where balls, I think, are pretty good, but they're not absolute necessities in the bag. We put those balls where we're like, yeah, those can be in play sometimes and not all the time, right there. All right, the car. These are the balls that stay in the car for driving. The entire tour season we drove, so there were some balls that stay in the car, but there were some events where they all came out of the car. But anyways, these are the ones that are not coming out of the car first. We put those balls in the car. And then the last one, eyeballs. These are balls that I see go down the lane, but I don't throw much. But maybe based on the season, I'll put them in there just because I didn't throw the ball a whole lot. All right, so we're starting off here. Oh, we're starting off hot with the Ember. Hey, you get it? Okay, never mind. All right, Ember is a ball that we drilled mid-season in Rochester, New York. We narrowly missed the show there. Finished 6th place because we needed to win our match. If we won our match, all else is equal. We're the #1 seed for the event, but we lost. We needed Vi to win to make the show. He lost. So he was the 5 seed and I was the 6 seed, an irrelevant seed. But anyways, Ember is going to be thumbs up for me. I laid it out. Actually, I'm not gonna tell you guys our layouts, my layouts. You gotta go over to my Patreon. Link is in the description below if you guys wanna see what my layouts are. The full library, all the balls I lay out from the tour for ball videos, they're all there for $5 a month. You guys can see all of it. So sorry I gotta paywall you guys, but I gotta make money somehow. Anyways, Ember is a ball that not a lot of people threw. I like it though, because the numbers aren't super big, whatever that means. It's not super low RG, it's not super high diff, kind of, low RG, mid diff kind of ball. So a little more float, which is something that I guess I need now. But yeah, drilled it from New York. It was really good there. Just very kind of benchmark, middle of the road ball. Let's move on to the next one. Reality, OG Reality. I had 2 of them. 2 different layouts. I really only threw it at the first event of the year at the Players on the long. For the rest of the tour, it kind of just sat in the car. So actually, no, I have to put in the thumbs up because it always came in the building. It just never went down the lane. So technically the car is not the appropriate place for this ball. I'm gonna put it thumbs up. And it's not what I think of the ball. This is all usage throughout the tour season. The balls that are going to be the nuts are the balls that I threw the most. The rice ball are going to be balls that I typically brought out with me for going from pair to pair. Thumbs up are probably balls that were in the paddock, and then obviously the car. Beep beep. Viking here. This one's going to be a nut ball. This is the ball that I threw the least out of the balls that are going to go in this category, but it's a ball that went down enough times for me to say, hey, this ball was great. I remember throwing it in Columbus. I had a 300 in qualifying. It was one of 2 300s in that block. Where else did I throw it? I don't really remember where else I threw it. I just remember it being very useful. But on the long patterns, when I needed to open up the lane a little more, this ball was really good. I think the Viking is underrated, in my opinion, overshadowed by some other bowling balls. But hey, that's okay. We make a lot of bowling balls because you just never know when you're gonna need them. All right, Attention Star S2, a ball that I threw a lot when I first went two-handed. A ball that I did not throw a lot this season. Threw it in week 2. Outside of that, it never went down the lane again for score. I actually left it at Mikey's house, I think, for a couple weeks. So judging by the fact that this ball got lane time for about 2 games, I think I have to put it in the car. The Reality at least went down the lane a bunch and I made the cut. The Attention Star S2 went down the lane for a game and a half or 2 and I did not make that cut, but it wasn't the bowling ball's fault. I was sick that week and I just didn't bowl well enough to make it. All right, Rockstar. This is kind of crazy. I didn't throw this ball at all. So this is the eyeball category 1. Just didn't throw it. Well, I guess it could go in the car, but I didn't throw it. Does this make sense? You guys let me know in the comment section down below. Should I put it in the eyeball category or should I put it in the car category? Because I don't really know. It goes somewhere in between, I guess. It rode in the car. It came to the building. I didn't throw it. My regulars that watch the tier lists, you guys help me out here because I have no idea. All right, so anyways, Tour Dynamics is a ball that I really like. It wasn't a super popular ball amongst the tour guys, but I used it kind of like I use the concept now. So I think we're gonna go thumbs up here. I threw it the first week. I threw it a little bit on the shorter stuff. I tried it whenever the pattern started with a 3, but I didn't throw it a ton. You know, it was really good the first week. Second week we bowled on long, and then we bowled the US Open, which I think I threw it there. I don't really remember the US Open. Yeah, so far, a lot of thumbs up balls. Transformer. I think Transformer is also going to be a thumbs up ball. I didn't drill one until the TOC, I think, but I did throw it. I threw it against EJ, the best player in the world currently, and I won. So thumbs up. It gets more than the car, it gets more than eyes because I threw it. Even though I only threw it for one game, I beat EJ. I went 6-2 in the 10th, I think, for 243. Maybe it was 6-3. Is the math? If you guys know the math. I was bowling 279 and then I missed the headpin left. So yeah, that was good. Anyways, Bionic. I really wanted to like this ball. I feel like it makes a lot of sense. I saw guys throwing it from everywhere, anywhere and everywhere. Vi was throwing it, Bonta was throwing it. These guys made this ball look fantastic, and I just could not get one to do the thing. I probably drilled 3 of them throughout the season. They rode in the car. I gave some away. I don't know. The best one I threw was the one that I had week 2. I had it drilled at the storm camp we had. The bridge was a little wide, which is why I gave it away. I just thought the ball was going to be the nuts, and it didn't matter where I put the holes, and I was wrong. But I also just didn't throw a lot of balls like that. I mean, if you look at the list so far, strong ball on the bottom, strong ball in the car, strong ball in the car, strong balls, thumbs up. Yeah. Next, we got another strong ball. Guess where this is going? Same as the Rockstar. It's a ball that I threw a decent amount last year, laid one out the same way, did not quite do the same thing it did last year, but I'm not the same player I was last year, so kind of makes sense. Yeah, Ion Max is going to go eyeballs, didn't really throw it for score. I don't know if I did throw it for score, actually. That is where it will reside. The next one, though, the dead opposite. You know, we're talking about cleaner balls, control, low diff, poor bowling balls. Ion Pro Solid. Poor/pro, nut. I threw this ball a ton. I threw it on everything. Any length you could think of, I threw it. I had 2 300s on the season. Those don't really matter to me, but I know they matter to people on the internet, and people value 300s very highly. I'll give you a tip. Once 300s stop mattering to you, you either just don't care about the game anymore, or you understand that it's more about where you end up at the end of the tournament rather than the one game. So Ion Pro Solid has been kind of the dark horse for me this year. It kind of came out of nowhere. And one week we just said, hey, what about an Ion Pro Solid? Bada bing, bada boom. Next ball, IQAI. This has been the best ball for me when the lanes get cooked at the end. I had 2 of them. I had a taller one. I had a shorter one. The shorter one I threw mostly because I was in the middle of the lane with that one. And then the tall one was when I needed a little bit more shape. Even though it hooked a little earlier, I could just move a little further left, find some head oil. Nut. IQAI. Did not expect this ball to be as good as it was this year, and it was fantastic. So yeah, monsoon car. I got a really bad first impression of this ball, and I think my expectations were way too high because the Typhoon was really good for me last year. And again, a lot of the balls I threw last year didn't really throw much this year. Unfortunately, yeah, the monsoon just didn't do it for me. Maybe if I drill another one, be all right, but yeah. Next factor, going in the car also. You know what's funny about the balls that are in the car? I threw them all the same week. These were all second week balls. S2, Bionic, Next Factor. I had a Vengeance too. I don't know why it's not on this list. That's a ball that's missing on this list. It's all good though. Anyways, moving on. Phase 2 has always been a staple in the bag. It's a ball that I threw a little bit at the Masters, and I feel like it's a ball that you have to have. You have to have a ball like that in the bag somewhere, so it's got to be a staple ball. Or at some point, we needed a staple ball, and this is going to be our staple ball. We didn't throw the Rockstar a whole lot. We didn't throw the Bionic a whole lot. The Vengeance isn't even on this list for whatever reason. Phase 2, right there. Staple. Gotta have it. Cleaner, symmetric, strong ball. Same thing for Phase 2 Pearl. I'm going to put it in there. I threw it a teeny tiny bit this year, but again, just another ball that you got to have there to fill the holes to have some type of ball. If you look at the top 2 tiers, all those balls can fit in the same bag. You have your Viking here. It's a little cleaner, but it's a bigger ball. You have Ion Pro Solid, low RG, low diff, big cover. You got IQAI. Cleaner cover, low RG, low diff. Phase 2 is going to be your big, solid, symmetric ball. Phase 2 is going to be your Pearl counterpart. Since switching to two-handed, I just don't feel like I need a really big ball anymore, like an Ion Max or a Reality. Like those kinds of balls are just never in play. And I didn't understand that. Vi said that all the time. He said, you know, I just don't throw big balls. I never throw big balls. out after the proton physics. And now I kind of understand why. I just get offline a little too fast with the higher rev rates, and the two of us don't exactly throw it super hard. He used to throw it really hard, but he doesn't anymore. I have never in my life thrown it hard. It kind of makes sense. And of course, we have the red ball. You gotta have your urethane ball, and I feel like I'm fairly proficient with the red ball. So it's a ball that you need to know how to throw if you want to be a competitive bowler, I feel. The urethane ball is a tool, again, that you just need to be able to use. And I have fortunately found out how to use this one a little more proficiently than most. Nut. Regular IQ tour. So this may come as a shock to some, but this one's going in the car. The one I drilled was a little shiny out of the box, and I always had a deal where if it was a little shiny out of the box, I drilled them taller to shape them more, and if they were a little more on the dull side, I would drill them with a shorter COG or a pin down version, make them smoother because more surface, a little smoother, if that makes sense. But IQ Tour just didn't play a whole lot for me this year, so that's why it's going in the car. Again, this isn't a list of are these balls good or bad, it's a list of what did I throw the most. And if you see balls on the bottom half of the screen, I just didn't throw them a lot. Okay, next one, Road Warrior. This one was my, if I needed to curve the lane, if I needed a little more differential to get it to come around the corner, this was the ball. This was after IQAI. Typically on the lanes that I felt like were a little flatter, I would throw the IQAI just because the lower diff kept it on line. But if I needed some more shape, but I still needed a clean option, Road Warrior was my go-to. So Road Warrior, I felt like was swept under the rug last year, kind of made a comeback this year. It went down the lane a little bit more, at least for me. There's that. Next, we have the Belmo ball. The Belmo ball, Rocket AI. This one was a car ball for me. I tried it in a lot of fill shots. I threw it a little bit at the TOC, but whether it was layout or whatnot, me just not matching up with the ball, I didn't throw it a ton. So unfortunately, that one's going there. Hey, it may not stay there. Next year, maybe it'll be a ball that rolls really good for me. Maybe I'll learn how to roll it a little more often than not, and that'll even it out. And I'll need some more shape down lane because that'll make IQs too straight. Yeah, I don't know. Is this foreshadowing? Maybe. We'll see. We'll find out in a year. We'll have the same conversation in a year. All right, we got Typhoon. Unfortunately, Typhoon has become an eyeball ball. This ball was the daddy last year for me. It's when the lane started to hook, I was throwing the Typhoon. Now I feel like the Typhoon misses that front to back window and it skates all the way through it because I think my hand is a little bit better now. I get through it cleaner, so it gets down the lane further. It's just not a great combination of things for me to score at the highest level right now. Before we get to the last bowling ball, if you guys are interested in purchasing any of these, some of these are discontinued, but any of the other ones, check out tvbowlingsupply.com. Link is in the description below. Use my code DTANG5 for 5% off. Save you some money. Help you, help me. That's what Mikey says, right? But let's get it. Last bowling ball. You guys could have already guessed this one was gonna go in the nut tier. The concept, I didn't know what to think of this ball when it first came out because we've come out with balls like this in the past. The Level, UC3, just balls that didn't end up working out the way we hoped. This ball has exceeded all expectations. You can play to the right with this ball with a smoother layout. You can hook it a little more if you have a more hookable layout. This ball got me my first two-handed title. So this ball's always gonna hold a special place in my heart because it helped me get this guy. Maybe I'll get a blank one just to put in here. That'd be kind of cool, right? I don't know if an actual bowling ball would stick out of the top, but the concept is going to be a nut ball for me. It will be for the rest of time. I've drilled a lot of these. I've drilled probably 7 or 8 of them by now. I'll probably drill another one for the World Championships, which I am leaving for in a couple of days. Yeah, hopefully by the time this video comes out, if it's after the show, hopefully we got another one of those, but we got a tall task ahead of us. But anyways, this is going to be my tier list of bowling balls that I use the most on the tour this year. Yeah, if you look at it, all the balls up top, pretty much control balls outside of the Viking, and then sprinkle in some balls that have had a lot of success for a lot of players over the years. So appreciate you guys watching. If you guys like the comment, make sure you let me know down below. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.